Sheffield Wednesday fans have had plenty to say after signing two Newcastle United players on deadline day. Rolando Aarons and Achraf Lazaar moving initially on loan until the end of the season. Steve Bruce took charge of his first game on Saturday, Rolando Aarons coming off the bench for the last few minutes of a 1-0 win at bottom club Ipswich. The Owls are 16th in the championship but only 9 points off the playoffs with 17 games to play. On Saturday they are home to third bottom Reading, and one or both of Aarons and Lazaar could make their first starts. Interesting reading what the Sheffield Wednesday fans are saying about the signings, reacting in the same way as Newcastle supporters, or any other fans, when signing new players. A lot of optimism, some are skeptical, conflicting reports from mates who are Newcastle fans, watching YouTube videos and so on. The two players have 2.5 years left on their Newcastle contracts, and Rafa Benitez has no interest in playing them, so here's hoping the NUFC pair impress the Sheffield Wednesday fans. And Steve Bruce. Sheffield Wednesday fans comment on signing Lazaar and Aarons via their Top Owls Talk message board. Talking to my mate from Newcastle and was fully expecting him to say the opposite, but he spoke much more highly of Lazaar than Aarons. Reckoned he's the one with potential, whereas Aarons has lost his way. We'll look forward to finding out. Must be challenging for Rolando Aarons, being sent out on loan to different countries as a young lad and not knowing language, so should have made him mentally stronger. Didn't realize Aarons was still so young. He looks rapid and tricky, which is something we so desperately need. Lazaar has played 50-odd games for Palermo in Serie A, so he can't be a mug. Never got a chance at Newcastle, possibly because he's attack-minded and Newcastle wanted him to play defensively at FB, and in the Prem he would get exposed. If we play him in a wing-back role here, I think he could surprise people. Box is the only competition, so he will play. Both good low-risk signings. Have to imagine there's views to permanent signings here too, finances allowing. True. When I was 18 I was sent to work in the Barnsley office for a couple of months. It's difficult not being able to understand what people around you are saying. Lazaar looks great on YouTube, but lots of our continental signings have pace and power added to the squad. Lovely jubbly, the two lone lads are here to give Bruce extra options, and have attributes the current squad doesn't have. For the next 3 months, no harm in looking at a few options, and credit to the three lads for wanting to earn a wage instead of sitting it out. A quick look at Lazaar's record and it does seem dreadful. Morgan Fox has nothing to worry about. Lazaar will be used to keep us further up the pitch with his pace, in the last 5 minutes. Aarons' ability may help him push for a starting place and hopefully wake others up by providing competition. Not understanding the complaints is what Newcastle thinks. They thought Mitrovic was expendable. Get in. Lazaar looks a cool sneaky feeling that Bruce has pulled off two beauties here for us. Aarons, I'm intrigued about. Lazaar is, well, meh. Aarons, if he can stay fit, could be very useful for us. Seems to have electric pace, which we are desperate for. Aarons is highly rated by Newcastle fans. He's had injury problems though, so likely to fit in well here. Bruce knows this league and what is required. He will know the strengths and weaknesses of the new players and back himself to get the best out of them. Interesting and reassuring that their positions and strengths are exactly what we need. We have to trust Steve Bruce now, and he ain't stupid. According to my Geordie-obsessed mate, Aarons started off okay but hasn't progressed. Got talent. He really doesn't rate Lazaar, doesn't think he's champ material. Poor attitude as well. Surprised we are in for him. Just saying, maybe a fresh start for Lazaar. Reports on Lazaar don't sound great. Let's hope they are wrong and he just needs a fresh challenge. Well, at least we've got another scapegoat for the fans. Aarons would get us upfield quickly, assuming he doesn't break. Lazaar was probably thrown in dirt cheap. Lazaar is rapid and he's got very good feet. Aarons looks lightning and tricky, so definitely worth the gamble. Hopefully can stay injury-free, and there's a view to a perm signing if successful. Fulham got out of this division with a solid spine but frightening pace down both sides in both wingers and full-backs. With these two down the side, our team would be frightening in possession or breaking from the back. We can't break with any pace very often. I like how this is going.